Let's try the crumble cookies of the week.
It's a sugar cookie.
Jesus, that's 0%.
Alright, we back with another crumble cookie review.
That's basic.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
That's a 10 out of 10, easily. That's
Anytime that I've had crumble, I've been really disappointed.
So I've been seeing videos of crumble cookie reviews all over my For You page on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But because I don't live in the US, I have not been able to try them myself, unfortunately. But to be honest, they do look really good. But how do they taste?
Frosting makes it, but the cookie itself has no personality.
It's not bad. It tastes like a Snickers.
So as you can tell, there are a lot of mixed reviews, especially between Black creators and white creators. And I've had the burning question as to why.
Why?
Why is it that when a Black creator tries crumble, they spit it out, they don't like it? But whenever a white creator tries it, they love it, especially when the cookies look so good.
a 10 out of 10, easily. That's so good.
13 out of 10.
So before I tell you my theory on that, let's go back to the beginning of crumble cookies.
In the beginning. Yeah.
Crumble cookies started out like many other success stories of its kind, with a dream and a recipe. Created by co-founders and cousins Jason McGowan and Sawyer Hemsley in 2017, with a quest to bake the perfect chocolate chip cookie, which is now their most popular item on their menu. So they came up with the idea to make the first restaurant a open concept kitchen instead of the traditional, goods in the front, work in the back bakeries that we're used to. They wanted their customers to have a first-hand experience seeing how their cookies were made, which worked because with their success led to them including new flavors, doing deliveries, and catering, which then led to one of the main hooks of this franchise, which is the weekly rotating menu. So if you're not familiar with this, every week they rotate their menu to feature a new updated set of 6 different flavors. And side note, I do know they bring back some of the flavors, but that could be due to the success of that cookie or if it's a partnership. And this is what you will see all over social media is people trying the crumble cookies of the week. While doing some research on Crumble, they said that they sell 1 million cookies every single day, which I thought was crazy because that is a lot of cookies. But when you factor in that they have 862 locations worldwide, then it makes sense. That would mean that each location sells an average of 1,100 cookies per day. So the math is mathing. But this is because of their free marketing. Because you cannot go on TikTok without seeing a crumble review. And with the rise in delivery apps and not even having to leave your house now, and how enticing a lot of creators make these cookies look, I can see how they rose to popularity. While I'm not able to find who posted the first ever crumble cookie review, we can all agree that the rise in popularity of this franchise is due to influencers. And we can't blame them because it's their job to influence, and they've definitely done it. Just like the Dubai chocolate trend that started a bunch of new kunafe pistachio flavors that weren't as popular or on the market before, the anticipation of new cookies every week, the feeling you get driving up to, that location or opening your door because you ordered it on Uber Eats, and then opening that pink box is euphoric until you taste the cookie for a specific group of people. So just stay with me, now we're getting to the meat of the matter. I don't think that Crumble started out with a target audience. I genuinely feel like they wanted to make cookies that everyone would love. But a company has to look at their stats. And I'm sure they're seeing their social media and probably even looking at their customer database. And they have figured out that their target audience is white. Now, this is where I want you to hear me out and don't judge me until you listen to the rest of the video. My theory is that the reason why white creators really like Crumble and Black creators don't is because white Americans typically like raw cookie dough. And I'm not calling crumble raw, please don't sue me, because again, I have not tasted it, but looking at the reviews,
Completely uncut.
Please look at these cookies.
Are crumble cookies supposed to be this raw in the middle?
What on earth is going on?
I can only surmise that these cookies are much softer and maybe a little underbaked to some degree. And I'm sure a lot of people have thought about this. I don't think I'm the first person to come up with this theory, but let's just look at some facts, yeah? In an average white American household, it's fairly common to eat raw cookie dough. In an average white American household, it's fairly common to eat raw cookie dough out of the bowl before your mom bakes it or out of the package. In an average Black American household, this isn't a common practice due to 1, the raw egg factor, and 2, the fact that most baked goods in a Black American household, it's either pie or cakes and not so much cookies. So it makes sense that when a white creator bites into these cookies, it's very soft and sweet and just how they like it and kind of what they're used to. But when a Black creator eats this, it seems underbaked and not what they anticipated, because if you like your cookies a certain way and have been eating them like that, all of your life, and you bite into it and it seems underbaked, you'd probably spit it out. I at first thought a lot of these people were trolling, but looking at this from this perspective, I can definitely see why. But hey, everything has an audience, and if it's not for you, then maybe someone else will like it. And also, on a final note, Crumble will not repost a review of someone spitting out their product, Black or white. I just feel like that's kind of bad marketing. I know a lot of people say not all publicity is bad publicity, or is that the other way around? Yeah, no, I don't. Is that the other way around? Okay, let me Google this real quick. Okay, yeah, so I Googled it. It says any publicity is good publicity. My bad. But when it comes to food, if you are reposting people that are spitting out your product, that does not look good for your product. Let's take the pink sauce into account, right? So I don't think that that's something that a business would want to do. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with race, like a lot of people are saying, because I have not seen a great crumble review from a Black creator. I've seen a lot of people say it's okay, but never, something that you'd want to put on your page as a, business selling food. But hey, it might have something to do with race. I'm not sure. I can't tell. You never know these days, but that's just my 2 cents on it. Well, that is it for this video on crumble cookies. I really hoped you like it. I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and I'm finally, glad I got to do it. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe. Let me know if there's anything that you'd like me to talk about. And thank you again so much for watching. Bye-bye.